This is Tim with Online Big Blue, bringing you the best of New York Jets sports talk and entertainment. You can smell it in the air. It's football season. Every day we're getting closer to training camp. Every day we're getting closer to that first preseason game with the Jets. And I got a Coaches Club ticket to give away. You get to hang out and meet with me, Online Big Blue, and the Coaches Club. Get to go out on the field. Get to have some fun. Free food. Non-alcoholic beverages are also free. Got to be 21 years of age to participate in this event because I want to drink with somebody. I want to have some fun before I have to move. I don't know how we're going to give the ticket away yet. We'll figure out something. Probably should be in the tri-state area because no airfare is included. Had a wonderful subscriber send me an email today because I did a video yesterday for a young subscriber who was actually in the hospital. And he asked me if I would do an on-air or an on-camera video, And he picked the topic. And I said, sure. And if I could brighten your day for a couple minutes, whatever, I'll do that. I'll act like an idiot on camera for you. If I can make you laugh for 10 minutes. But just Enterprise Gentleman just sent me an email saying that, and he was very passionate about the email. And he said that he's having surgery and he would like to have me do a live stream. And I asked him, what was the surgery? And he told me that he is having his ass removed because his wife says he's a pain in the ass. I don't know. That just made me laugh. I'll have to do a live stream for that because that was pretty funny. But I want to talk about the Giants because that's what we hear. That's what we do. Free agents. Yeah, we got some cap issues still this year. We got a bunch of players on the contract. Rule of 51. Without it, we still got a little tiny bit of cap space. But I'm talking about veteran minimums, and I'm going to plead with the Giants for these three players. And I've been asking for these three players for months. Months. I'm going to plead with the Giants, with Dave Gettleman, with Joe Judge. Sign two of these guys, or at least three. Melvin Ingram. We need an edge. There was some talk that he was going to go to Pittsburgh. It still hasn't happened. We need an edge. Yeah, I know he's 32 years old. He's not going to be the Pro Bowler that he once was. Aaron Donald even wants him to sign over with the Rams, which I could see happening. But I think I think teams are just waiting to get these guys down a little bit. But sign him. We need someone to generate a pass rush from that outside edge position. And don't be a fool like someone told me, well, we run a 3-4, the edges don't really rush the passers, you're outside linebackers. Okay, go ask Leonard Williams that. Go ask George Martin. Go ask Keith Hamilton. I'm not even going to get into it. But you know what? We need a presence on the edge. We need a fear factor. Because right now we really have one true edge on the roster. And nobody on that roster right now, if I was an opposing offense, I am worried about. I would collapse the middle and go one-on-one with all of our edges. Plain and simple. And like I said, Evan Ingram. Melvin is not the guy that he was 4 or 5 years ago. I understand that. That's why I'm talking about rookie. I my brain screwed up today. That's why I'm talking about veteran minimum. He's not going to be the Pro Bowler he once was. He can also just come in as a gentleman that rushes as a situational pass rusher. I'm not asking him to be a starter every single down, a third down option. Please, Giants, think about this. I do not want to go into a season like we have in the past where we neglected things like the wide receiver and the running backs. Running backs or the quarterback or the linebackers. And speaking of linebackers, KJ Wright. I have been screaming for KJ Wright for 3 months now. I think there's hope that he can come back to Seattle. I know Wagner in Seattle is hoping that he comes back. Please. We need an outside presence in the linebacking core. We need a veteran who has the capability to hold the edge against the run, especially if we're going up with the defensive ends that we have. And again, I don't need him to be KJ Wright from 4 years ago or 3 years ago. I need him to be KJ Wright from last year who had 80 plus tackles, can still hold the edge well. Maybe team him up with Carter Coughlin on the two outside linebacker positions because I think Carter Coughlin during the minicamp, and that they actually with him during the minicamp, they kind of slotted him strictly at the linebacker position. So I don't think he's going to be a quasi linebacker edge. I think they think Carter Coughlin can be a starting outside linebacker. Get KJ Wright. And then if you have Melvin Ingram and KJ Wright on the right side, you have just solidified your right side. You have solidified your middle with Blake Martinez and Reggie Ragland, and you can work on the left side. But you've now eliminated, hopefully, areas of concern where teams can run against you. You're not going to really run against the right if you have KJ Wright and Melvin Ingram. And you're not going to run up the middle if you have Dexter Lawrence and Leonard Williams. And then behind them, you have Blake Martinez. We need to start a petition to sign these two guys. The last one I want to rant about, and I've ranted about this already, Todd Gurley. I thought he was going to go to Detroit. Really did. I don't want Adrian Peterson. If some dumbass brings up Adrian Peterson, I'm gonna block you. Adrian Peterson is so damn old, and the people will be like, well, his yards per average and his yards were more than Todd Gurley because we don't look at the whole picture with Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley was leading the team in rushing through week 8. I think he had 9 touchdowns going through week 8, and I think Atlanta was 3-6. Atlanta decided to go into the tank, and they benched Todd Gurley. That's why his snap count went down. That's why his production went down. Again, I'm not looking for Todd Gurley to be the guy that he was 2-3 years ago. I'm looking for Todd Gurley to be the guy that he was last year. Because I'm not 100% sure that Saquon Barkley is going to be back at least until week 2 or 3. And we need a stopgap. And I need a guy that can spell Barkley, because Barkley may only get 10 to 15 carries a game once he does come back, at least for the first 6-7 weeks. And you cannot tell me that you are filled with confidence by looking at the running backs. You can't tell me this. You can't. Because I'm not. From a long-term answer, Booker is not the answer. You're gonna hook your wagon up to Brightwell? You don't know what he is yet. No one knows. I don't know what he is yet, so you don't know what he is yet. Nobody does. Because we haven't even gone into camp yet. I know what Todd Gurley is. Gurley's the only one that may be trying to hold out for more money. KJ Wright, I think he's probably holding out to try to get back to Seattle, and I have a feeling that Ingram wants to stay on the left coast. But when push comes to shove, if they still want to play and they are on the open market, I guarantee you they would probably sign an incentive-laden contract to come to play for the Giants. It would just make sense to me. We're also going to be we're going to be selling something. I'm not much into selling stuff to my subscribers because honestly, I don't do this to make money. If I did this to make money, I would do things probably right. Like not stutter, not laugh like a hyena at times, not play with bottle caps, not come up with silly sound effects. It's Daniel Jones at the 5. It's Daniel Jones at never mind. That's what we would probably do. We probably wouldn't come up with that silly crap. But you know what? We're going to sell some shirts to donate the money to the Philadelphia Children's Hospital. And those shirts are going to be
King of the Almost Sack.
That's right. We have copyrighted and we are ready to produce and sell King of the Almost Sack t-shirts. I think it'll be kind of fun. I think it'll be kind of funny. All proceeds will go to the Philadelphia Children's Hospital. Don't know where I'm going to sell them in or how we're going to sell them. We'll probably give some away as well. But I think that's a good way. I want to do it because, like I said, I am moving out of state and I'm moving a bunch of states away. Do live in the Philadelphia area. So, and I am a big proponent of the Philadelphia Children's Hospital. So I want to do something for them before I leave. I don't know. And I think that would be the best way to go. And like I said, we are going to be giving away the Coaches Club ticket. Get to hang out with me, see what's going on. Also, we got to see what's going on with training camp. I don't know if the Giants have any. You know what? Let's go online right now. New York Giants training camp. Let's see if they put out any tickets yet, because I want to get some tickets and go to training camp. And so you guys are just going to have to sit here and listen while I type in New York Giants training camp tickets. Nope, the link is still not up on Giants.com. Going to try to be at training camp. We're going to try to, well, they got camp dates and stuff, but still nothing up yet. So we're getting closer and closer to something coming up from the Giants in reference to training camp. We're going to go out there. We're going to have some fun. We'll probably stream some of it if we can. But it'll be interesting. If you're out there in training camp, you see me, I will be wearing my Online Big Blues t-shirt. So we come up and say hi. Come up and say, Tim, is that you? July 27th. We're going to get that rolling. And I think this is going to be it. This is going to be a fun season, guys. And again, this is Tim with Online Big Blue, bringing you the best of New York Giants sports talk and entertainment. And as always, if you could like, if you subscribe, bring that play through into me. That'd be awesome.